What's going on, box fans? Julian Williams with the distance. The matchup between Froch and Dirrell just ended. I had the matchup 114-113 for Dirrell. The judges had it 114-113 for Dirrell, 115-112 twice for Carl Froch. I couldn't see that matchup being a 115-112, but it's how the judges scored. So we have to go along with it. We can't do anything about it. But I'm not going to call it robbery or anything because it was a close matchup. And pretty much a robbery is when you have a lopsided fight and another fighter comes in. You have a lopsided fight, but the fighter that doesn't do enough to get the victory gets the decision either way. But Carl Froch did work in this matchup. It wasn't lopsided. It was close. A couple of rounds could have gone either way. So it's not a robbery. But I personally had Dirrell winning. He boxed very well in the first few rounds. Boxed very well. Worked patiently behind the jab. He switched when he had to, and he just did what he had to do the first few rounds. I had all of the first 5 rounds were pretty much Dirrell rounds for me. The third round I did give to Froch because I thought Froch did enough to win that round. And after that, in the 6th round, it was really ugly for Dirrell. He started to hold and stuff, and it just got really ugly. It didn't really look good for Dirrell in that round, but it kind of changed after the 5th round when all the holding started. But anyway, I'm glad that it was good to see that Dirrell could last the full 12. I'm glad I was happy to see that he was able to avoid that uppercut until the final round, and he did box very smart the first few rounds. I think the biggest mistake was engaging with Froch. He should have just worked patiently behind that jab the whole fight. That's what could have beaten Froch. It was frustrating him. So he should have stayed with that. But anyway, the round where the point was deducted, I didn't see a point in deducting a point for that because Froch was hitting behind the head. He was hitting on the break and stuff, so I didn't see any point in taking any points off for that. When it was an ugly matchup in the first, from rounds like 6 and 7, it just got really ugly. But anyway, Froch came out with the split decision. I did predict Dirrell to win it by a unanimous decision, but I did say that I could see judges giving Froch the fight. I can't really see it as a 115-112 for Froch, but some of those rounds could have gone either way. So anyway, that was my thoughts on the matchup. Dirrell is fighting Arthur Abraham next, I believe, and I think that Froch is fighting Kessler next. But anyway, it was a good matchup, solid matchup, very close. It was back and forth, a lot of hard punches landing, and anyway, there was no knockdowns or anything, but it was a point deducted that for Froch it didn't affect the matchup for him, but it affected Dirrell. But anyway, with the point deduction, I had 9-9. But anyway, I gotta take my half to Dirrell because he never fought past 10, and I gotta give my half to Froch because he did what he had to do to fight. He stayed there the whole fight, and he got the decision apparently. But I had 114-113 for Dirrell. But anyway, that was my post-fight show. I hope you guys have a good, safe weekend. I'll be back Monday. This was Distance. Peace.